I just returned from Laos with my wife, who escaped communist takeover 50 years ago. She said something that made me realize why 90% of marketing campaigns fail, and it has nothing to do with your copy, your funnel, or your targeting. My name is Fred Smith, and for the past 30 years, since 1996 or so, I've been analyzing failed marketing campaigns. I've seen businesses turn through millions in ad spend, perfect their SEO, optimize every conversion point, and still get zero results. And today I'm going to show you why. But first, let me tell you about Laos. My wife's family fled Laos in 1974 when she was 2 years old. Her father was a high ranking military officer who saw the communist takeover coming. He had what I call signal awareness, the ability to read unclear messages and detect danger. And in Laos, the communists would invite military officers to seminars. That was a signal. But the real message, I don't even know if I can say it on YouTube, but it was assassination. My wife's father could read between the lines, and that signal awareness saved their lives. So we fast forward 50 years. We just visited Laos together. This is her first time back. And what I saw there changed everything I knew about marketing. I want you to picture this. Businesses trying to operate under mixed signals, capitalist storefronts next to communist flags, hybrid messaging everywhere. And the people, to her, they seem robotic, numb, and going through the motions. And why is that? It's because unclear signals create distrust, and distrust kills everything. So as we walk through those markets, it hit me. This is exactly what's happening to your business right now. Your customers have the same survival instinct that my wife's family developed. They scan for unclear signals, they look for things that feel off. And when they detect signal interference, when your message doesn't make sense or it feels untrustworthy, they actually run. And I want you to think about it. How many times have you clicked on an ad, landed on a website, and immediately hit the back button? You couldn't even explain why. Something just felt wrong. That's signal interference. Because your prospects aren't stupid, they're not hard to convert, they're just signal aware. And most businesses are broadcasting nothing but noise. And after analyzing tens of thousands of campaigns since 1996, I've identified three signal blocks killing your conversions. And here's the first one, which is it's really common. It's what I call identity confusion. In other words, you're trying to be everything to everyone. And just like those Laos businesses flying capitalist and communist flags simultaneously, your audience can't figure out who you really are or what you stand for. And that's what brings me to um, number two, which is what I call value interference. So you're explaining what to do, but not why it matters. And see, your message is clear to you, but it's noise to your prospects. And they can't decode or even decide why they should care. And that leads me to trust static. You're asking for the sale before establishing credibility. And in environments with unclear signals, trust becomes the bottleneck. And without clear trust signals, everything else fails. And here's what's crazy. You could have the best product, you could have perfect targeting, and you could even have amazing creative. But if your signal is unclear, then none of that matters. So the solution isn't really like another funnel hack or a copywriting trick. It's straight up signal clarity. because signal clarity means that your message is so clear that prospects instantly understand who you are. They immediately recognize why they need you. And then trust becomes predictable, not accidental. And this isn't about being louder. There's enough of that in the marketplace. It's really about becoming clearer. And my wife's family survived because of this. I can't even begin to tell you the story as we were looking at this one video. And she said it exactly before we even saw the video, but that's something different. So, look, my wife's family survived because they could read signals that others missed. And your business will thrive when you learn to send signals that others can't ignore. And it's what I call the signal versus noise framework. And I'm teaching it to marketing leaders who are tired of tactics that just simply don't work. So if you want to learn how to audit your own signal clarity, I've created a free Facebook group called Signal Clarity Academy for marketing leaders. And inside of there, I'm breaking down real campaigns, showing you exactly where the signal interference happens, also some top level technical information that you really, quite frankly, won't be able to find anywhere. And also because that's going to lead to how to fix these things. Okay. So the link is in the description. And I want you to join the other operators that I've worked with since 1996, well over 20,000 of them. And they've discovered what is actually broken in their market. And if this video resonated with you, then I'm going to start dropping clarity signal breakdowns, or at least the videos, within the next 30 days. But tomorrow I'm showing you why specifically your content doesn't convert and it's not what you think. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you inside Signal Clarity Academy. Thank you.